have just arrived at Maritane Bush Lodge in the Pilanesberg Big 5 Game Reserve, and this is one of the best destinations to visit, especially if you're from Johannesburg, just 2.5 hours down the road in the Northwest Province. And let me tell you something, this lodge is perfect for families, caters for everything, there's so much to do. We have just checked in behind me, and we're about to go and check out what this lodge has to offer. The first place I'm going to go check out before going to our room is the Hide. It is a little spot that goes underground for roughly about 200 meters, and you come out at this little oasis looking over a pond, and you're looking over at anything that could be drinking at the time. Let's go check it out. So this is definitely one of the highlights for me from Maritane Bush Lodge, and that is this Hide. Quite a walk underground to get there, but once you recover your breath at the other end, there is so much to see. What an incredible experience to get up close and personal with the wildlife we're here to see. So this is the Hide at Maritane. It is absolutely fascinating. All sorts of creatures can come down and have a drink at any time of the day or night, and it is accessible by you. Now, the very unique thing about Maritane is that if you turn on the TV in your hotel room and you go to channel 3, you'll actually see a live camera feed over Maritane's waterhole. So you can see at any time if there's something coming down to drink, and if there is, then you can come and make the track all the way down to come and see what it is that is at the waterhole. You can also access it on YouTube. Go and search Maritane live stream, and even from your comfort of your own home, you can watch to see what comes down and drinks at the Maritane Hide. Now, Maritane is definitely considered a family resort with so many activities to take part in, from game drives to putt-putt to tennis courts and basketball courts, trampolines, jumping castles, a wonderful kiddies play area, and of course some really exquisite swimming pools. There is also a kiddies games area and a super tube that the kids love to take part in throughout the hot summer days. Now, if I had to describe these rooms with one word, I would title it comfortable. From amazingly comfortable beds to all the amenities you require, from a coffee station to TV with all of your DSTV channels, views overlooking the deck, and of course, a really comfortable bath and shower. A bath is always helpful when kids are around, and everything you need you'll find in the Maritane rooms. So one of the activities you can take part in at Maritane is a bush walk. We've woken up, we had to be at the reception area at 5:15, and at 5:30 departed for the bush. As you can see behind me, the guys are ready to go for a walk in the Big 5 area, and what an experience it's going to be. So let's go check out what we're about to encounter on foot in a Big 5 Game Reserve.
Stay easy going, watch around, see what's around us, and I need to get your mindset right. This is not one of those scenarios where we're going to walk around and find danger around every corner. That's not what we do. We don't go out of our way to go and look for dangerous animals. This is it's not the Wild West. What we do is we try and make this a nature walk. So this is now us becoming one with everything around us. Alright guys, so this is a midden. Now for those of you that don't know, this is it's like a territorial border post that that rhinos use to demarcate their territories, to let other rhinos know this is my land or it belongs to me. In the dung there's a lot of data, sex, age, species, etc., that kind of stuff.
So this is called devil's claw. You see that typical little pink little bowl flower, and basically it produces this big seed, 2 spikes on it. You don't want to step on it. But the beauty about this, I'm going to illustrate now for you guys. Alright, so you hold the water. I'll strip the leaves. Pour a little bit of water in there.
On it? On the leaves?
Just like that. Okay. Work it. A little bit more. A little bit. Alright, you hear that? It's a natural soap that you can use. What are the properties of soap?
Yeah.
A water mixed with an alkaline causes the water particles to expand, uplifting dirt from the skin. Alright, so you wet your hands, you make this, and the water particles expand because of the alkalinity of the leaves. Basically a very primitive soap, but it contains all the principles of modern day soap.
So we have just arrived back from our walking safari with Maritane, and I tell you what, Francois and Herman are absolute professionals who took us into the park. We walked for about 4 hours and learning all about the flora, the fauna, the plants, the trees, the little animals. It's not about seeing the big game, although we did. It's about seeing the small things, and what an incredible experience. Something I will definitely be keen to do again, and something you should book when you come and visit Maritane Bush Lodge. What an absolutely amazing time we had at Maritane Bush Lodge out in the Pilanesberg Big 5 Game Reserve. Definitely a recommendation from my part. Go and check it out.